Talking to Kevin about some. Oh, here we go. We are live.
Hi.
Hello, hello, people.
Hello, everyone.
Yes. Is Sashay going to make an appearance today?
She is probably going to be too busy trying to hunt someone down so that she can skin them alive and teach
Oh,
them a
yes.
lesson.
Yes. I think, yes. I hear
Um,
you. Yes, concerning
so
what happened today.
yes.
So, hey, Jane. Hey, girlfriend.
Woohoo, Jane's here.
So Jane's here. Now, Jane is quite the flirt. She keeps flirting with me.
Hmm. And
But it's
do you not like this?
well, yes, I do, but she's not single. So
Okay.
I think she's a very naughty girl. She's getting my hopes up. But
Well, that makes two naughty girls.
that's right. Yeah, so we just flirt, won't go anywhere. She's married.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, there's a woman I would love to get together with, but no, she's not available.
There you go. There
Yeah.
you go.
I have my morals. You might think I don't, but I do.
I actually know you do. I probably know you a little bit better than you think I do.
Oh,
So,
do
but
tell. Do tell.
well, I think you are a lot of fun. Oh, she's given me permission, people.
Go ahead.
You are a lot of fun, and you do not suffer fools lightly.
No.
But you are a hardcore romantic.
Oh, I am.
And nothing makes you more excited than to be with someone for them to act, other than for them to actually listen to you and to
Mhm,
share
mhm.
just an experience. It could be anything. It could be
Yeah.
having dinner. It could be watching a sunset, a sunrise, and
Mhm.
good conversation.
It's so important to me.
Yep. And you are an intelligent person, and you
Thank
need
you.
someone equally as intelligent, and somebody who has similar opinions but not the same. They're,
Exactly.
shared
Exactly.
minds think along the same lines,
Yes, but we're
but
allowed to have different opinions.
and you really like it when somebody asks your opinion and they listen to what you've said, they consider it, and then they tell you why they either agree with you or disagree with you.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to someone disagreeing with me because they
Right.
show me certain aspects of my opinion that's faulty,
Hmm.
or give me extra information which gives me pause and go, oh, I hadn't thought of that, or you're
Yeah.
right about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas I
Because
was hooked up with someone who she hated it if you didn't agree with her, and she'd say, you think I'm stupid. No, I
yeah.
just is, you haven't considered this, you haven't considered that.
Right.
And we're just having a discussion. I'm not having an argument with you. We're just having a discussion. I could never have a discussion with this person.
That's disappointing.
It's very disappointing. Oh yeah, I got out.
Yeah.
And
That's
control
yeah.
and wanting to control. I tend to attract controllers. No more,
Okay.
because I like strong, like strong, intelligent women. But it's
Hmm.
a double-edged sword. Um, so I would like to meet someone who's intelligent and strong, secure in themselves, confident,
Hmm.
but they
Hmm.
don't need to control. We can have a discussion, we can have great conversations, that sort of thing.
Right. Because shame on them if they think they can control you. I mean, that's not a game you're going to play.
Oh no, no.
And you have enough control for more than three people. I mean, come on, really?
But I don't use I mean, sure, you have to have some sort of control. Like being a teacher, you need to have control.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't want to go into teacher mode with somebody that you're dating.
Oh no. Yeah.
That's just wrong.
No. No.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Yeah, I love that. So I was pretty close. Was I close?
You were very close. Yeah, you're very
Yeah,
close. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm a romantic for sure.
yeah. A romantic with a wild side, you know.
Well, that wild side didn't come out until I mean the really fun because I was a serious child and teenager. It didn't
Hmm.
come out until well into my teaching career where I just
Hmm.
decided to, I just could be this persona and then it became a part of me.
And that's actually really beautiful because that is part of you and you have incorporated it. So you've
Mhm.
not I think when you compartmentalize all of your power, it lessens your power. So when you put all of that together,
Mhm.
it makes you even more dynamic and more charismatic. So I think that's awesome.
Oh, thank you. You
You're
see me as
welcome.
charismatic.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, hello.
The check is in the mail, Gerald. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Thanks for saying all those wonderful things. Don't tell the peeps that I coached you.
Yeah. Are we going live yet? Have we gone live yet?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
We're live?
oh, we're live.
Oh my gosh. Oh, everybody wasn't supposed to hear that. I'm so embarrassed. Oops. Hmm. Oh well. They'll get over it.
I don't know if I will though.
Mhm. There
Uh-huh.
you go. There you go.
Okay. So, anything else you'd like to talk about before we get to and you can put questions in the chat. Please remember in capital letters and with emojis around it because it's so much easier to find, and I'll tag it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad to be here. And if people like and subscribe to TartoStache, I can get to 500 and actually
Yeah.
update people on what's going
When your
on because
community, yes, it's so exciting that
yes,
that when you get to your community page.
yeah.
Oh, I'm
So
just going back here. Just a minute. Lady says, listening while I work, Janet Jackson's song Control came to me while you were talking. I
oh,
don't
I
know
like
that one.
that.
I'll have to look it up.
Oh,
Okay, you
it's a
go
good
ahead.
song.
I won't,
Yeah.
I'll shut up.
Shameless plug. I have a
Shameless
deck
plug.
casual for the Voyager Tarot tomorrow on my channel with
Okay.
artists and oracles. It's
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, the 22nd of March
Uh-huh.
2022, 4
Oh,
p.m. Eastern. So join us.
all right. Um, and I think when do I have? I think 2 o'clock. I have on Wednesday. I have a live with Black Cat Terra Maya. Um,
Nice.
okay, and I'm open. People, I forget to advertise myself, Gerald. I just don't think that way. Oh, thank you. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.
All the cool kids are
Smash
doing it.
smash that like button. But the other thing, yeah, so I same thing. I've got the strawberry rhubarb tarot, but also you can drop me. Oh, I'm not too far. What? Just a minute. I have to adjust my screen here. All right, here we go. I also have my shingle out for private one-to-one readings, and I've been doing them. I love meeting
Nice.
the people, Gerald,
Oh, that's
one-on-one.
wonderful.
So it's sharon.m.lee@gmail.com. You can drop me a line, just a chat or to book a time. So I
Can
love
you imagine
it.
actually what people who have gotten a reading from Sharon, think about it. Imagine having all of that attention on just you.
Yes, from the lovely moi.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's perfect.
It's absolutely perfect. Yes.
So,
And yes, to have undivided attention just on you. Hmm.
do you do it via Zoom?
Yes.
Cool.
And if they don't or not can't do that, then I will we'll find some way of doing it.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. Oh, they want the tiny hands.
Okay, now the question is do they want the tiny, tiny hands? Because, these tiny hands, they help with my mustache.
Oh, I see.
Or do they want the not so tiny, tiny hands?
Oh. Oh, I like those.
This keeps my mouth shut, sort of.
Can anybody keep your mouth shut? I don't think so.
No.
How does your partner keep your mouth shut? Oh, never mind. I won't
I
go down
speak
that
no
rabbit hole.
evil. I see no evil. I
I
hear no
won't go
evil.
down that rabbit hole. Okay,
Yep.
I'm just looking for questions. So, hi, everybody. Yes, I love the fan too, Jane. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, everybody.
It's
I
fun.
won't say hi to everybody here individually because I'm scrolling. And
Scrolling.
oh, so Jane, you still want to go to Ireland with me, do you? She
Oh,
wants to.
there you
She
go.
wants to ride bitch on my motorcycle.
Ooh, what color would her leather jacket be?
I don't know. You have to ask her.
Jane, what color would your leather jacket would be?
A color popped into my head.
Because I remember when I went to my first gay pride parade, a group called the Dykes on Bikes did security. And it was fabulous because, when you get to the center of town, there's all of the protesters. And so these bikers, they just backed up their bikes to the exhaust and just revved the engine and just waved. And, to the people walking, so we couldn't hear them. It was lovely. And so,
All right. Vroom, 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 vroom,
yes.
vroom. Yeah.
And I just wanted a pink leather jacket with fringe.
What popped into my head for Jane was purple.
I could see that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, so put your questions all in caps. Hey, wandering mountain bardic path.
Hi, Jamie.
So he says that you're so close to 500.
Yeah.
Are you? Okay, Pete.
I've got about like 20
Go to
or
his
something.
channel and subscribe. You can do it right now. Let's get him over 500.
Thank you, Joy.
Oh,
I just got a pop up that Joy subscribed.
All right. There's not, I see one. Okay. Here's a question. All right. So get those questions in, people. I'm looking for them now.
Yeah, Wayne, it's good.
Yes, Alex, I got your question. My young friend Alex from, I think it's Bulgaria. And correct me if I've got that wrong, Alex. Jane says purple.
There you go.
See, I saw it. I definitely saw it.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Now, all right. Linda B, I've got yours. You said purple. Yeah, I know. That's what I saw.
I think that's perfect.
Oh, the answer is always 8 or purple. Okay.
Yep. Jane got a reading from me today on my live.
Okay, I've got
very nice.
Oh, just a minute. I got Suzanne's question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Gina M has put a link to your channel. Thank you, Gina.
Gina.
You are a moderator extraordinaire. I'm going to triple your salary. Yeah, no, you don't need to thank me. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, and I have to triple her salary too because she was great during my live, and we ran out of time to do a reading for her.
Oh no!
So
well, come on, Gina, put a question in there. You got to put
there. You go.
You have to put Gerald to work. Okay. I think you could use another account, Jane. Well, go for it. Hey, I've got. We could do, Jane. We could do a channel together. We could be naughty.
Ooh. Has Jane come to the Naughty Nasty Women?
No, she hasn't.
So, everybody likes the tiny hands, but it's been difficult. I haven't been able to
what?
I haven't actually been able to lotion my hands recently, so they're a little dry and they look gray. I need to get outside.
Oh my god. So that's actually your true color. You're really a gray, right?
Yeah, I'm a gray. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gray. I know. What's you speaking about that? Have you noticed that lately that a lot of readers are starting to talk a lot about ETs?
I have noticed that. I have noticed that. And I'm glad they're comfortable with doing that. And people seem to be very engaged in the conversation.
Yeah, it's
So
interesting.
I
Very
think it's
interesting.
good. I think it is an indication on how, as a society, some of us our views are expanding and
Exactly.
the awareness is tuning in.
Well,
I like to use that term,
yeah,
it's tuning
exactly.
in.
Well, the energy is changing. We're raising the
Hmm.
vibration, and yeah, we definitely are tuning in. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the first question. I have to go to the top here. So I'm on a different computer. So, oh, there we go. All right. Alex, our young Alex in Bulgaria, he would like a past life reading of one of his most recent lives.
Okay. Are you aware, Alex, of your past lives? I mean, so do you know you have past lives and you're just wanting information about that as it's impacting you currently? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, I think he would like that.
Okay.
Knowing Alex, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Wayne and Tammy and everybody else just popped in. I haven't had time to say hi to you individually, which I like to do, but we were too busy chatting.
About your fabulousness, and then we were live and we didn't realize that.
Oh,
So
I know.
that's
Okay.
all right.
He said, and yes, everything you get. You want us to tell you everything, Alex? Even the
Oh gosh,
embarrassing
Alex.
parts? Alex,
Yeah, don't say that, Alex,
don't say
because
that.
you just
He's
open,
young.
yeah,
He's young.
that's all right. So, just what I used to
Um,
be. Let's see.
okay, I'm going to tune in and see if I can see anything. Oh, I haven't done my general grounding and everything. Hold on. I mean, I didn't know we were
Hmm.
live.
Yeah, it was so, scary.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Okay. And I'll spray some of this. This helps. All right. What can I see? Well, I see this young man. He's about, well, he's, maybe in his 30s, maybe 35. And he's got his mustache. It's not curly like yours, but it's quite the
It's a thick mustache.
well, no, this guy is, no,
Is it?
maybe you're picking up another, it's a very refined mustache.
Okay.
It
Mm-hmm.
does kind of go like this, but it's not curled at the ends like yours.
Uh-huh.
And I see him in a cape and boots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's on the stage.
Mm.
See red curtains behind him. I'm not sure if he's doing an actor or whether he's a magician. He's kind of dressed like a magician. He's a performer of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Would you understand that, Alex? If I picked up the right. Beta mouse? Jane. Oh, that's what you meant going to another account.
Oh.
This is Jane. I got put in a timeout. Yes, somebody was a little too finger happy there.
Hmm.
You don't know. Okay. All right. Okay, I wonder what cards I could use. What cards should I use here? You go ahead if you've got something.
Okay, I'm wondering if I am seeing someone who is a banker, somebody who does some things with money, and pretty frugal with that money, and also one. It's interesting. Not You were not generous with your money, I would say. So you were like a banker, but it was hard to get a loan from you. And because you were very much into making sure that 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 you like to control what was going on with the money. Yeah, it was um, okay. Can I say it was sort of like you were a mafia boss with the money? Because you would yeah, because it's a lot about money, because I'm looking at the cards and I've got lots of pentacles. Um, you were not always kind. Sorry, Alex. But oh, you worked for somebody who was a mafia person. You were the accountant. You kept the ledgers. And so you didn't have to disappoint people directly, but you had to tell the boss when somebody didn't do what they needed to do. So I don't know if that makes any sense, Alex. Alex is like, okay. Do we have a mafia boss in the chat? No, we don't have a mafia about, not currently.
Okay. I just told Kevin Loving Vibrations that he could join us.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I'll put the link in the chat.
The other thing, Alex, is
Hi, Debsy.
and I wonder if this has something to do with what you were seeing, Sharon, with
Yeah.
the idea of sort of like a performer, an actor.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that this person at work was one way, was really tough, but actually at home, the complete opposite, adored by the wife and the children, very kind and generous, and actually went to church a lot and did the tithing associated with church.
Right.
So I feel there was, and that was a bit of a struggle of how how do you between how do you have that, how are you that way at work and this way at home, because you don't talk about it. Oh, and it was a secret what you were doing.
Right.
So I think I'm almost done.
Okay. So. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, yeah, the first card I've got is secrets, like here's the moon. So definitely he had parts of his life that was kept in the shadows. Mm-hmm. And he did feel restricted by that. He didn't, here's the Eight of Swords. He didn't like that he had to do, go between the two worlds. In fact, it was quite a burden for him. Mm-hmm. But here's the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, that's where he is teamed up with, to do with money. There's the accountant. But I also picked up that he was very generous. Here's the Six of Pentacles. He was very generous and very successful. in his life. Because I saw someone who was obviously had money.
Right.
But the interesting thing is what you said was that he was very tight with that money. He was very frugal, very frugal. And the Page of Cups, I think that's where, things, people didn't know the surprising thing about him, that he worked for a mafia type group.
Yeah. And I know Alex is looking for a timeline, so I'm trying to see what I can find.
Yeah. Yeah, judging by how he's dressed, mind you, again, this could be a costume. I would say the 1800s, maybe early 1900s, but I'm just trying to go by the mustache and the costume. But again, it could be a costume that's a period costume. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, and I wonder if it's I'm thinking early 1800s.
Yeah.
Or early 1800s or late 1700s.
Yeah. This garb could definitely be that.
And I'm actually wondering if it's like South America or Spain.
Could very well be. This guy has very dark hair.
So
and he does look like he could be Latin. Yeah.
So
yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, the garb would concurs with that. Let's see what else I can get. Do you see dogs around him?
Yes. And they're actually fairly well behaved.
Yes, yeah, they are.
And they're the dogs with royal that are the upper class dogs.
Exactly. Yes, that's what I'm seeing.
So
I can't really identify it. It might be a whippet, or it might be something like that. It's a very slender white dog.
Greyhound or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. I saw very tall and thin.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow. Well, that's pretty interesting, Alex.
So, there we go. Hope that gives you something.
Thanks, Alex. That was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Are you good with your money now, Alex? Alex says, Mafia, what life would that be? Can't be the most recent, because I was a Hollywood woman who died tragically young. No, it wasn't the most recent.
It was a couple back.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay, Tammy, I've got your... Deb, you can get a reading. Yeah, we'll try to get to you. Okay. So next... yeah, we need to, you can only stay on an hour, so it might be, but let's try.
We'll do what we can.
Yeah. Okay, next one is from Pirette White. I think it should be Pirette Blanc or Blanc. I'm at a standstill. Where from here should I turn to? Should I still be a healer? And would teaching be something I should look into? Yes, thank you. Thank you. I've left my card at home. All right.
I'm thinking.
Let's see. Could still be a healer. Well, I'm getting a yes on the healer. Quite an emphatic yes. And should I be a teacher? So I take it you mean a teacher of healing, of what your knowledge that you have. She should be a teacher of healing. Oh, I've got emphatic. Yes. Whoa, this is really emphatic. Look at this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay,
Let's
let's
see
see what
what
the
I
cards
got.
say.
So, okay. Should I still be in healer? And would teaching be something that I should look into? Pulling some cards just to help give me some background information. I think I can tell you part of what I'm getting is yes, healing. Um, it's time to do a bit of an upgrade with what your healing work, because it's time to figure out how you are going to do the healing work, instead of doing how other people have done it. How can you incorporate that for yourself? And are you currently at a crossroads with this? And well, obviously you're thinking about it. It's where should you turn to? Because one of the cards I got was the Two of Air, which is literally a card about choices. And so I think that, yes. It would be beneficial for you to chat with some people who do the type of work that you're thinking of, because I got a page, I've got a knight, I've got a queen, and those things are suggesting chatting with people who do work that you're interested in, or someone that you really trust to be able to give you their honest opinion about your skill level. Um, Are I think it's important that you is should I still be in healer, and would teaching be something? Are you enjoying the healing work? Is it fulfilling you? Because if it's not fulfilling you, it is something that you may um, you have to reconsider a bit. So, are you muted, dear? Okay.
Yeah. I know. I'm going to choose the card here. I'm just going to quickly choose a card from the Language of Letting Go by Melody Beatty.
Mm-hmm.
As well as I've done a spread here.
Alex, the short answer is similar, except with more facial hair, thicker facial hair.
Sorry for all the shuffling noise. Okay.
So I hope that helps.
Okay. So this is from the Language of Letting Go, and this one says taking time for meditation and prayer. And on the back it says, today I will take a moment for meditation and prayer. I know that I'm a creation of God and that he, she loves me. It says he, I'll say he, she loves me. God, through meditation and prayer, I have faith that I will hear you. And when you talk to me, you will listen when I talk to you. I'll read that again. Today, I will take a moment for meditation and prayer. I know that I'm a creation of God and God loves me. God, through meditation and prayer, I have faith that I will hear you when you talk to me, and you will listen when I talk to you. So yeah, you need to go inside and figure out what you need. Yeah, I feel, yeah, she's stuck. I mean, here's the energy of the
Yeah.
read, the Nine of
Yeah.
Swords. Look, she's in real worry mode. She's too much in her head. So that meditation is very, very important.
Yeah.
The first card is the Ten of Swords. So yeah, she's feeling, she doesn't know what to do. But remember, 10 though is the end of the cycle.
Yeah.
Okay. And you've got, you can do this. You're very capable. You just need to, increase your confidence. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, she takes care of everybody. So I can see, and Pentacles is about healing as well. So what better card? What better card could you get? The Queen of Pentacles. And here's the Page of Wands. And yeah, you're trying to figure out what path you're meant to go on here.
Yeah, because I had the Two of Air, Two of Swords, and it's about choices.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Exactly. But I feel that Spirit is trying to tell you, here's the Four of Cups, but you're not listening. And that's where the meditation and the quiet, the quiet comes in. And I think, continuing with your healing, and I've got a card here that also indicates that you need to upgrade. You need to learn more. You need to study more. 10 of Cups. You're going to, as a healer, you're going to be, couldn't get better cards than that. The next card is the upgrade card. Here's the Hierophant. Yes, you need to add tools to your toolkit. And I think it'll be kind of like, it'll freshen it up. You'll get your enthusiasm and passion back. And you'll find your truth. You'll find your way, your niche, your individual, everybody's different. You'll find your way in we're all individual, like all readers are different. Well, all healers are different. You'll find your niche. And will you ever, because it ends in the Two of Cups.
Oh, it's interesting. It ends with the Two of Cups, and then you had two tens.
Yes.
So that's really good. It is. This is the perfect time for you to be thinking about this.
Yes.
And so that's powerful. And
considering taking more classes or talking to other people, having a mentor. I see, like, not even, I see people, a discussion, a group where you're all discussing. It's not just one mentor. Yeah. So that's what I see, correct.
That's wonderful. Ooh, let us know how that turns out.
Yeah, please. And, I love to know. So drop me an email, as I said, or Gerald. We love updates. And of course, as I said before, mine's pretty simple. It's Sharon, but it's a lot of dots in it. Sharon.m.lee@gmail.com. Oh, wait a minute. I've got a very important part. There's supposed to be 1954 after the Lee. Oh, geez.
Yeah. She's working it, peeps. It's okay. You're welcome. I hope that helps. And I keep thinking this idea of, upgrading. It's this, nothing's wrong. It's just time for a systems upgrade. A new operating system. It's okay.
Yeah. Just version 2 or 3 or 10 or whatever. Yeah. You're going to keep, the knowledge that you have, but you're just adding to it.
Yep. And becoming more powerful.
Exactly.
Because the best teachers are the best students. Always learning.
Okay, Linda B wants a reading, please. Can you narrow that down, sweet Linda? Hey, Sherry.
Deb Z put in there and wants to make sure that it is correct.
Well, there's no capitals there, so it's small s on Sharon, small m. The dots are right, so Sharon.m.lee 1954, but it's all lowercase.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Deb. Okay, when we meet in 3D, I won't punch you. Okay? Yeah, you're back in my good
Wow.
books. You're out of the doghouse. Oh, this is a after after hours tarot. Have you ever seen
I don't know if I've seen After Hours
Lisa
Tarot.
Smith and EQ and Sonia Rain Lee? Sonia usually does it.
Wow.
And it's on Instagram. Instagram.
In Scrabble,
Instagram. I like that. Instagram.
Instagram. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Okay, Linda,
So-
are you narrowing this down for us? Because if you're off doing something else, we might go to the next person. Oh, past life, whatever you get. Okay. Well, we're into past life mode. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You know what just popped in my head? I have to show you the picture, Linda. It's a card here. It's this one. It's the world card. And see all the children that are underneath your cape?
Mm-hmm.
That's you. You've always taken care of children. You know, you've had many past lives where you've taken care of children, what you're doing now with your granddaughter. So, anyways, that popped into my head. Okay.
Okay. Do you want to know what popped into my head immediately?
What?
She was a wet nurse.
Oh, hey, that goes with the same thing. Do you know, I was a wet nurse for my this is back in the 80s. My best friend's son, he wasn't thriving.
Mm-hmm.
And I had fantastic milk. Gerald, it was like cream. If anybody, breastfeeders in the chat, mine was thick and creamy, baby.
Okay. So very health making.
Yes. And so I got him through a rough patch. In fact, I either wet nursed him or I expelled milk and put it in the freezer and then gave it to his mama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I am seeing that she is, I think she runs the place, but it's like an orphanage or maybe a children's hospital. It's something where she's taking care of children.
Mm-hmm.
She might be a nurse, but I think she's actually running the place.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm seeing. You may be picking up on something different.
Well, I'm actually picking up that she oversaw an orphanage of some sort with
Yes.
children.
Orphanage popped into my head too. Yeah.
And this was actually a successful orphanage where where there was great care given to helping the children better themselves and to be able to there was a lot of trade, there was a lot of teaching of different trades, and like many orphanages or many communities, everybody did a little bit of everything until you found that skill that worked best for you, and then you got real hardcore training about it. You actually there are in the reading that I have is we have a queen, we have two kings, and we have a knight. So this is just suggesting that you were a respected orphanage in that sense of it was good, and people donated to the orphanage because it was that idea of it takes a village, rather than something you might see in a Dickensian novel. It wasn't like that. And I'm also thinking um, it's actually really old. It's a really old one. It's like Sumeria, sort of. I mean, it's an old past life. So training strong kids. Lots of little successes that helped. Um, and perhaps the king and the queen supported you in this. So, interesting.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I see I was not muted. I don't like to shuffle when I'm not muted. Yeah, I concur. I definitely saw her with kids. I mean, they were, hi, sweetheart. You okay? We've got an elderly dog here. Yeah, I saw this woman, and there was a big floor with children in beds, but she was very, 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 very kind. But I got the sense that she ran the place. She didn't just work there. Yeah, and same as you, the Page of Swords is the energy of the reading, and I feel she really worked hard for these kids, and so they could find their truth. This is the Page of Swords. And of course, this is the youngest page too. So young people finding their truth, their pathway. So that's the energy of the reading. And then the first to this lifetime, yes, there's the Ace of Swords. And of course, she was an angel. She was an angel to these children. And again, the Fool, but I get this in that she instilled in these children to trust in the universe, to trust that they were good people, that they would find their way. They would, they could go out and find their own adventure. And she really instilled that in them. These kids had been through a rough life. There's the Tower, a really rough life. But she took it in. Here's the 10 of Pentacles. And you can see the building in the background. And there's a bunch of children here, and they're happy. They're playing with animals. They're painting and studying and picking fruit from the trees. And there's a girl here studying, and there's a book. Yeah, I haven't really taken a good close look at this. And there must have been some farm animals. I see a baby, a lamb here. I see a baby here. So yes, that's what she provided for these kids. And she gave them the skills so they could make their own decision. Like, she didn't make that decision for them. She got them to think for themselves and to upgrade their skills and stuff like that. And she was very fair, very fair. And let's see, Page of Wands. Again, the kids finding their own path. And look at this, the Sun card. I mean, she was amazing, amazing presence in these young children's lives. And of course, they grew up, and she, as you said, they gained skills and traits and that sort of thing. So that does not surprise me about Linda B.
Okay. Well, and I'm also thinking, Anybody who wanted to do adopting or take on one of the
Mm.
orphans as an apprentice, they actually had to go through her
Oh,
in
yeah,
order to be approved. This was not a
absolutely.
willy-nilly thing. It's just like
No.
going, okay, you're not right for this child. You may be right for this child, and here's what you need. So she moved on to that idea of a
Yeah.
counselor,
Yeah.
just to help better the community.
And that
So,
that probably is going back to the Two of Swords. You had to go through her.
mhm. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. I got the Two of Swords too.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
in this one,
Interesting. We're doing so many past life readings.
yeah, I was like, going, okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Really
wow.
good. Um, yeah, I seem to be doing more and more of that, which is really neat. I'm expanding
Mhm.
my horizons. Well, thank you, Linda, for asking that
Yeah.
question. Okay, Suzanne, I know that I was in a past life with my son Colin. Oh yeah, probably. What is the lesson I am to learn from him in this life? He passed in September. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had a nephew pass in September. My brother's devastated, as we all are. I am so sorry for your loss. Even though you know he's in a really good place, he's being taken care of, it still hurts to miss them in the 3D.
Mhm.
Hurts so much.
May I ramble a bit? Okay. So I think Sue Ann, the lesson is knowing what it to experience both of you to experience love again and to have that exchange of energy. And I'm going to be bold and say this is sort of finishing up a series of past lives. It's this. Okay, now that we've done this, the lesson now for you, Sue Ann, is to understand that you can go out into the world and to have this experience. And it takes time to heal appropriately, and it takes time for, I mean, for both of you to heal. I feel like you are a rush person. You want to get it done already. And I think it's important. It is important for you to slow down enough to go, you know what? Let me remember all of the experiences and have those help me. I got to slow down. It is important to be able to use all of the memories and the emotions that you have and do use them in such a way to help you continue to grow and to be present here. I get it, so it's necessary for you to remember, but not allow it to hold you back. It is a treasure, the experience with him. And I think the lesson to learn from him is how to keep that treasure and to make it even grow larger by sharing yourself with others and not just keeping yourself to not just holding up and going away. So
Yeah, when I tuned in, I saw he sees you like in this big sort of ballroom gown. It's huge, it's wide, and you're flowing through the room like with joy. And he wants you to find that joy again. He thanks you for the love, and but he doesn't want you to lose sight of you've got to find your joy, because you're by yourself in the room. No, you're not dancing with anybody, but you have to find that joy yourself. He wants you to move on. He doesn't want you to stay. I mean, no, these are the early days of grief. It's horrible. You need to go through that, but he wants you to find joy again. The energy of the reading is the Tower. Of course, this has been such a blow to you. I know that. I lost a son. So it's huge. And this card, this is the Nine of Coins. It originally came out upside down. And I feel like you've lost everything. But then I was instructed to turn it right side up, that you can find that happiness again. And here we got the World card again. He's saying you were a lovely mother. You loved him. He knew he could be difficult, but you loved him anyway. Unconditional love. And he doesn't want you to get stuck. Here's the Four of Pentacles. You know, of course you're stuck. I've been there. But it's your decision, as difficult as that is, that you can either be miserable for the rest of your life, or you can find your way back to happiness. And I'm a testament to, I found my way back to happiness. It took a lot of years and therapy and all that, but I did the work, and I am truly happy and content. I'm proof positive that you can do it. I know you felt that he was taken away from you too soon with the Seven of Swords, and that I'm wondering if it was quite a brutal death. You've got the Knight of Swords, and there's quite a bit of blood here, so I don't think it was a good passing. And of course, you're heartbroken, but he says he's there with you. Mm-hmm. There's the Lovers, and he wants you to find that happiness. Oh, there's that dog. This is the dog I saw in that other reading. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting. So, and he said, it's your turn for your ship to come in. The Three of Wands. So I hope that's helpful. I really, yeah, go ahead.
It's just the lesson that you are to learn from him in this life is wisdom. Is
yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you for that.
Sorry.
No, thank you for that. No, what are you apologizing for?
Oh, coughing.
Oh, didn't notice. Okay, so thank you, Sue-Ann. I feel you. I feel your pain and your loss. And if everybody could just take a moment and send her love and healing, it's hard. Oh, she said he was so wise beyond his years. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she says, yes, that makes sense. Thank you so much. Okay, great.
You're welcome.
Okay. You need to go?
I can do one more.
One more. Okay. So another past life.
Okay. Tammy. Okay.
Yeah. So this will be the last one. And
yeah, I have to go. I have to.
Yeah, he has to go.
You know,
he has to
life
go.
Happened.
Yes, he has to go tear someone a new one,
or several new ones.
Yes,
that's where TartoStache is going to come out.
Oh yes. Oh, she's awfully handy to have her with you whenever you want. She just comes out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got the nasty, so yeah. I can zip into her. I like my, I have these alter egos too.
Well, most of us do. It's when
Yes,
we accept that we have them. That helps.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Gonna
As I
call-
said to my students, they would come up to me and ask one, especially a boy, they would come up and ask me, no, it could be girls too, ask me a question and they weren't satisfied with my answer because I said no. They were used to the word no. And so they come up to me again to bug me about the same thing. And I said, wait a minute, you just asked me that. And my answer's still no.
Right.
And I said, and if you come up and ask me again, I will not be a happy camper. So I don't even know that the so not so nice Mrs. Lee was going to come out. I said, you may badger your parents and ask them a dozen times until you wear them down. I said, but that doesn't happen with me. So you might as well get used to it. Okay. So Tammy. Okay. Okay.
Time period.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
What you
Let me
getting?
see. Well, let me tune in. Okay. What did you get? You show me yours first.
That's a different show. I host that on my channel. I call it I'll Show You Mine If You Show Me Yours.
Okay. Hello, Rhonda.
I actually am part of the past life is you come from a family of military people. I'm seeing a lot of different ranges in one of the military branches. I do not know which one it is. And they're
Oh dear. Do you have some water? Do you need to go get some water? Okay.
it's water, it's not moonshine.
Well, that's
But
boring.
it was at one point, but it's
I
not
mean,
now.
I mean, look at the vodka I've got.
Well,
I
that's so
intend on
small.
drinking.
Yeah. So it feels like there was some military part of it is being in the military. Um and you were okay at it. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than you were okay at it, and um, I think somebody could be you, but somebody in the family decided they did not want to do the military, and they mixed it up. They they went into a different kind of peace work rather than in the military, which did not go over very well with the males of the family. So, what did you get?
I'm just laying out cards here. Yeah. Okay. Here it comes again. I saw a different lifetime.
Oh, okay.
It was in the 1500s, female, poor. She had many children. And she was in a village in India.
Oh, okay.
And she was a really great mom, so much that the other moms were quite jealous of her. And at first they were, I would say, jealous because they felt they didn't have this, it came easy to her. The kids loved her. The other family's kids would come and run to her. She just exuded this love, and they were attracted to that. And so the other moms were quite jealous of that. But then she did eventually win them over, not just by being an example. And they became, I would say, not jealous, but envious. And then they started to learn from her, how to deal with children. And look, here's the card of the day, Gerald, the energy of the reading. The world.
Wow.
Isn't that something? So she was this amazing mother. And she also not only loving, but she exuded this strength, this confidence, right? And of course, the high priestess. This is how the other women in the village looked at her. They looked to her for advice, and wished that they had the same skills, waiting for their ship to come in. And but then she had a change of let's see. I think the Wheel of Fortune. I think this is the change. I think this is a change from seeing her as being jealous of her as the high priestess, that she knew everything, to it changed to the King of Pentacles. I don't think that was wealth. I think it was just all the skills that she had. They recognized how intelligent and how gifted she was. And she taught them to find their own path, their own truth. She was an angel to those children. Here with Linda B, she got that. Well, Tammy has that as well. And, she worked hard, but it was a labor of love. And she was the Knight of Coins. She saw the long view. Slow and steady wins the race. Being consistent, being loving. And then you've got the Two of Cups here. Yeah.
That's a lovely finish to that.
Isn't that a lovely reading?
Yes.
Wow, Tammy. So it's really coming out with these people in the chat that, what great mothers they are,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for for allowing me to join. I hope that I can come back. I have to head out and be a knight in shining armor.
Yes.
So
you do that.
But thank you, everybody, and I will catch up with you later.
All right. And this is nice for me to do a short and sweet session. So bye, everybody. Be sure to catch. You want to plug yourself again?
Tomorrow, Deck Casual.
Okay.
For the Voyager Tarot. Like and subscribe.
Oh, Voyager Tarot. Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
it's a great deck. It's
Oh,
a great deck. So
all right. Yeah, and I'll be with Lisa on the Nasty Women. I mean, if you're
nice.
around, I'll talk to Lisa about it, but I'm sure if you were in the chat, you could pop in. I don't see
Okay.
why she would say no. And yeah, and I'm going Wednesday, as I said, I believe it's at 2:00 with Black Cat Tarot,
Nice.
mine. And then,
Beautiful.
of course, my usual Saturday gig. And I don't have my
Mhm.
calendar here. I forget who it is. It might be Mary Street. So, all right.
Nice.
Thank you, everybody. And
Thank you.
have a great rest of the day. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.